Hello boys and girls, don't worry about this, this is normal, it's a full tank dripping for the excess, but I'm getting checked out on a different plane today. Piper Cherokee 180. I'm used to the Cherokee, so it's not going to be too much of a big deal, but cool, come along with it, you're welcome.
Now we're going to play with the trim winches up here, which I've never done this before. I'll put some disco music on while we're doing that. Oh, there's the full start. Okay, well that's the thing. I'm with an owner, so it's like extra pressure.
Oh, dude,
you know?
all good, man.
You came for a checkout and you're recommending me for more training.
I failed.
The call sign is 7747 Whiskey.
Yep, it's a tongue twister.
There we go. Let's see how many times I've f***ed this up. Exactly correct. Cherokee 7747 Whiskey, shelter, ramp, information kilo, northwest departure.
Cherokee 7747 Whiskey, land executive ground, runway 7 at Alpha 7, taxi via Foxtrot Kilo Alpha.
Yeah, this is going to be a little bit of getting used to in a Cherokee.
Right, you've got the Cessna style throttle.
Yeah. I always mention, like, when I'm doing checkouts for people that I don't know,
yeah.
like I know me and you have met, but
yeah.
It's always weird going with somebody new in a new aeroplane, like no matter how many hours you got,
right.
Like it's always a feeling of a little bit of apprehension.
Yeah.
Alright, takeoff briefing, if anything happens, so on the takeoff roll, we'll slow it down, we'll stop on the runway if we need to, we'll tell tower, we'll act as a crew.
Agreed.
If we're airborne, we've got runway ahead of us, we'll use the runway ahead of us. Best glide speed in this thing is 80 miles an hour, so it's what, around 70 knots, something like that?
Yeah, so 80 on the speed tape here. This is the most accurate one I've noticed of the G5s, so I just do 80 on the G5.
Fair enough, so we'll use 80 for that. If we've got no runway ahead of us, we'll look off the end of the runway, 30 degrees left, 30 degrees right. To be honest with you, the lake is probably a better option than trying to put it down on like the 50 or something like that,
I
or
agree
on
with
some
that,
houses.
Yeah. A low energy impact.
Exactly, yeah.
Agreed.
And then above 1,000 feet, we'll attempt to power off 180 back to anything we can. It can be a taxiway, it can be a runway, it can be grass, whatever. Any questions?
No questions for me.
Roger.
Cherokee 7747 Whiskey, Orlando Executive Tower, left turn northwest bounds approved. Runway 7 and Alpha 7, clear for takeoff.
777, here we go, you ready?
Ready.
Heels out to the floor, let's roll. Nice, easy on the power. Oh yeah, you feel a difference than the other Cherokee already. Alright, airspeed is alive, tape's alive. Engine instruments are looking in the green, a little bit of right aileron. Around 60, 65, 70, slowly pull back. Well, welcome to the sky, brother.
Welcome to the sky, man. We'll switch the radio.
Yeah, switch that.
It's weird watching your videos here and welcome to the sky and then hearing it come right next to me. It's kind of cool.
Give yourself some right rudder dip
Yeah, so kind of nice they have a ball in here as well.
Right.
Makes it kind of convenient for the instructor.
Yeah.
Because even when I'm solo, I tend to fly from the right seat.
Instead of doing this to
exactly,
kind of see the
right.
ball.
Well, unless you want to get cozy.
Yeah. Well, you know, people do pay extra for that sort of stuff.
You know, you do anything on the internet nowadays.
Yeah, exactly, right? OnlyFans. Come on. Alright, everything's looking good. We're getting good power. Climbing through 900 feet.
You do have an altitude select window if you want. It will give you a warning. So, like, if I set 1,300 feet, it will make an aural enunciation.
Perfect.
So, as we get to 1,100 feet, it'll give you a 200-foot call out. If you've done, like, let's say a 2,000 feet per minute or 2,000 climb, then it'll give you a 1,000 feet warning.
Roger.
So, once we're clear of the Bravo, I can show you what it does, but it'll actually protect you from it.
Right. Nice.
So the stability protection will come in and actually override you. It'll keep you alive.
Yeah, good. Alright, power's set. Now we get to play with the trim which is up here, which is, I've never done this before, so which direction is which? That's that way, that's that way. Cool. Yep. Deuce. I'll put some disco music on while we're doing that. We'll heading sync, we'll go heading select, we'll go altitude is select, so now it's just hit autopilot, right?
Yep, you can hit autopilot.
So we got heading green, autopilot, altitude green, and then AP green, and then we'll just...
So, even though it lights up white, it's kind of just saying, hey, I've requested it.
Yeah.
It won't say it until it's green. Green means you're getting it on the mode status.
Right.
If it's a white, it's just armed or pre-selected.
Yep. See if it does a little turn. Yes, it does. Beautiful. Nice, man. Like, I can already tell I'm enjoying this thing.
Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's clean on the outside. The inside is clear. I didn't think I'd like this yoke, if I'm honest with you.
Sure.
But it's nice and light, actually. It's really easy. Alright, heading autopilot. I've set 2000 here. I've got IAS.
Yep, IAS, and you can see Alt S, so it's verifying you've got altitude pre-select set correctly.
Fair enough.
So here, for example, try to get it to like a 70 climb. So let's say you're a careless pilot and you dip it all the way.
Oh, no, I am.
So let me get off IAS mode and go into pitch mode. Let's say I want to go for a fighter jet climb.
All right.
So she's first going to say trim up, please. So she's going to ask for trim.
Airspeed.
Then she's going to say airspeed. Now the stability protection is overriding any other autopilot function, and she's going to level the nose.
Nice.
So it's pretty freaking cool. I like it.
Mind if I do a quick stall?
Please.
All right. Let's go for it now. So we're going to bring this back. Let's see how she stalls. About 1700 RPM. Within the white. Perfect. 1 notch. 2 notches. Just maintain altitude, maintain heading. 3 notches. About 65 or so. You're in miles an hour there, so there we go. Right around there. There's your descent.
Yeah, the speed tape is calibrated for this airplane, which is kind of nice.
Yeah.
And your stall warning is not aural, it's an actual visual.
Ah, nice.
Yeah.
So coming up, that's a little bit different. Nice on the rudder, there's the stall, there's the full stall.
Red Tail Skyhawk,
Full
1,300,
power.
1,500, river southbound, Discovery Flight. Okay.
Nice. 1 notch immediately, let it climb.
And there's positive rating.
Beautiful. Ah, she stalls nicely.
Thanks, yeah.
Yeah, she stalls nicely. You do have to be a little bit more vigilant on the rudders in this than
you do.
042, but
you definitely do.
But that's the fun of it, right?
In general, what I've shown a lot of students is the airplane's going to fix herself, right? So, you know, mind if I take the airplane?
Yeah, your controls.
My controls?
Controls.
All right, let me do a quick clear and turn here. So, what I tell my students a lot is, you know, especially this airplane, they engineered it so well. If you get into a bad situation, you don't know how to recover, especially if you're not coordinated, just let go.
Right.
She's got to fix herself eventually.
Yeah.
And even then, just using the rudder pedals will fix it.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
Here's another thing. She will give you an overspeed warning. She'll turn the white numbers to yellow, saying, hey, you're approaching overspeed.
Beautiful.
Even though you're not there yet, she just knows that your trend is all the way up there, just like jet aircraft do.
Again, it's all about, you don't want to be hearing that as you're getting into it. Like, you want to know beforehand, right?
Exactly. And there's a lot of cues, right? Like your body will tell you that there's a constant acceleration and deceleration force happening.
It should.
Right, it should, right? And I keep saying student, but it can happen to anybody, right? I've noticed sometimes the most experienced pilots, we all make the biggest mistakes.
Yeah.
So let's say you're in an unusual attitude, you get in the clouds for some reason, and you're just, you know, looking back at the airplane, and you're like, whoa, this is just weird. Whoa, okay, I don't like this. Level.
Airspeed.
The airplane just reacts. Just let go. Let her do her thing.
Right.
She's going to keep you level.
Yeah.
You can do it. We just did a low speed cue, so let's do a high speed.
Yeah.
So let me roll her in here. I'm like, well, I don't like this, man. Okay, well, I don't know. Let's see if she saves her life.
Oh, she did. All right, we're fine. All right, so how's the family?
It's doing good, man. It's yours.
Yeah, this is cool. It's a nice plane, man. You've done
Thanks,
well.
man. Appreciate it.
You've done well.
Appreciate it.
Tell you what, actually, it looks clear back over at exec, actually.
Does it? Yeah, let me take a look at the ADSB.
Because that's what I was worried about. So instead of doing that, because we'll go closer to home.
Hi boys and girls, Editing Lewis here as we make our way back to Orlando Executive to do some landings, which you don't want to miss, by the way.
Power off 180, see how this goes.
And me doing my best disco moves. I'd like to thank this video's sponsor, Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for creators. It's your online portal to learning about pretty much whatever you want. The classes are created by people that want to share knowledge with you so you can build a new skill or even deepen an existing passion for a subject. And I'm not talking about boring subjects either. It's helped me to grow with my YouTube production because I've taken classes about film and videography, which has raised my shooting and editing standard. I get people asking me all the time how to start their own journey on YouTube as a YouTube aviator, and you could literally start today by using the link in my description to get a free trial and watch things like the one that's helped me the most, Ali Abdal's video editing with Final Cut Pro from beginner to YouTuber. I use Final Cut Pro even before I found Skillshare. I didn't know how to do half of the things that it can do without watching that video, so that's helped me to no end. It's not just limited to video, it can be photography, illustration, web design, animation. There's even some aviation subjects on there. I've spoken about that before. If that interests you, the link that I was talking about is in the description. The first 1,000 of my subscribers to click that link in the description will get a 1-month free trial of Skillshare so you can start exploring your creativity and building those skills today. Thank you to Skillshare for sponsoring the video, and let's go and do some landings.
Descent works with the vertical speed. I've got it direct to Orlando with the nav, and it's tracking with the GPS. Do a couple of touch and goes.
Yeah, it works for me, man.
Yeah, let's do that. Alright, sweet, let's turn that off. I've got it. And
switching the guns.
Yeah. I've got to get used to this. Oh, it's there, it's up and down. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Alright. I should make it easier. It won't, but...
7747 Whiskey, runway 7, clear touch and go, wind 1607.
Roger, clear, touch and go for 7747 Whiskey, runway 7.
I used to joke that a flight instructor would get 5 layers of sweat kicked on them before the end of the day.
And in a Cherokee, 6 leg touches if it's the normal trim.
That's right. That's funny. I love that.
Sorry, I didn't need to scrape your leg there.
Oh.
Try and land as softly as possible, and it's going to cut to us bouncing down the runway. That's the thing. I'm with an owner, so it's like extra pressure.
Oh, dude,
you know?
it's all good, man.
This is where you find out that everything I do is on a green screen. Actually, don't know shit. Trim up a little bit. There we go. Yeah, nice. That's my sweet spot. That's where I want it.
Gas on the carriage, mixer prop switches, gears down welded.
Roger. Sorry, it touched your knee. Speed slightly high. Slight wind off the right side. There we go. No need to look at it anymore. Bringing it in. Nice and easy. Tap dancing on the rudder. A little bit of a gust.
Very nice.
That'll work, and then flaps out, and then we roll. Yeah, man, she flies nicely.
Thank you.
She flies and lands nicely. Alright, airspeed's alive, we're in, we're rotating. Welcome back to the sky.
And again, and again,
And again, and again, I don't know. At 7747 Whiskey requesting a short approach.
Remember 7747 Whiskey, short approach approved, runway 7, clear touch and go, wind 1306.
I'm going to pull the power now, I'm going to do a little power off 180, see how this goes.
Sounds good to me.
That's up, that's down, alright. You've got to get used to that.
And that's left, and that's right.
That's left, okay. Here controls. Alrighty. Trim it. That's down, that's up. Jesus Christ, I'm messing that up completely.
Just takes like 1 or 2 flights, then it becomes natural.
Yeah.
Then you forget how to use a Cessna trim.
Right. Yeah. Alrighty, we're going in towards the field. See how she glides.
Got a unique view of the FBO from this approach.
Yeah.
Kind of cool. Wonder if people wonder what's going on when they see it.
Yeah, exactly. Even I get taken aback by it sometimes when you're seeing somebody coming in on a little approach like this. Alrighty. This is where we're going to go 1, 2, 3 and nose down towards the runway. We've got plenty of speed, we're going to float, but that's fine. We've made the runway, no issue. Kind of a pirate approach, and then just hold it in ground effect. Let it drop when it wants to. Tap dancing on the rudders. Little balloon there, same as we did last time. And
nice.
Little touchdown. Cool, one more.
Sweet.
In fact, you want to show me one? And then, sure, full stop.
Now the pressure's on me?
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Got to do it for the video.
Dang it, Timmy. Alright.
Timmy! Here we go. Alright, man, air controls.
Alright, my controls.
Air controls. Sweet.
Alright, air conditioning's engaged.
Good.
Yeah, man, good flying.
Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate it. I'd been hope so with 3,000 hours, but imagine if we came in here to do f***ing remedial training. That's right.
709 who?
I know. Jesus. I came for a checkout and you recommended me for more training.
Alright, gas on the undercarriage, mixer, prop switches. No, you know what I like about this airplane is it's very much a fly-by-feel aircraft, right?
Right.
Once you get used to the speeds and what your body recognizes for that speed, you're just looking out the window the whole time.
Exactly, right. Yep.
This airplane does like to have a little bit of power just to cushion the land a little bit.
right.
But the gear handles it really well.
Right.
Hold short runway 7 for release 150.
Oh, yes. Oh, we'll take it.
Remember 7747 Whiskey, left turn off 6 or Alpha 5, ground point 4.
Alright, you passed your checkout, well done.
Sweet, I love it, thanks man.
You can fly your own plane.
You know, one thing was kind of cool, I saw one of your videos, you probably recorded it a couple months ago already, but you showed a student taking off on runway 7, killed the engine, and then came back to 3-1, I think it is?
It was 7 round to 3-1.
7 round 3-1, I was super impressed with that, I gotta tell you.
Man, I love doing that, because it's priceless, like...
Should have done it today, dang it.
I know, we should have done actually.
I would have loved to have seen it, because I was injured for a couple months, I got into a ski accident, tore my ACL.
Right.
And, it was just really cool seeing the way you did that, it's just aerodynamics are amazing.
Absolutely, like, you gotta have trust in the plane, best glide speed's your best friend.
Right.
You know, like, it's good for students to see that, and the guy that I did it with was... I did it actually with JD, and then I did it first with a guy called Doug,
Okay.
Who was he really enjoyed seeing that. Is this your?
Yep, that's my car right
Okay.
there. So see the orange tie down spot, we can just pull in there.
Okay.
Go ahead and just do a full power turnaround, blast my car with rocks.
All right. So it's okay. It's there. All right.
That was cool. I failed.